Hi y'all, today we're going to be talking about multi-step equations. Another word for this is solving equations with the variable on both sides. And this has to do with, remember at the very beginning, maybe not very beginning, but kind of the beginning of the school year, I told you the story about my crazy ex-boyfriend who would call me at stupid o'clock in the morning. He's like, I still love you, let's get back together. And I say, don't call me after midnight. That's what we're doing today. We're not actually talking about my ex-boyfriend. We are talking about math because we're in math class. The D for don't call me after midnight, the D stands for distribute. And you'll distribute when you see something outside of parentheses. The C stands for combine like terms. And remember, like terms are only on the same side of the equal sign. You cannot combine like terms across equal sign. That actually goes with your M, which is move the variable. You want all your x's on one side, all your numbers on the other side, and we're going to do this with inverse operations. Inverse operations. And what are those inverse operations, you might add? Well, this is the order that you're going to do them in. First, you're going to add and subtract. And then you're going to multiply and divide. And let's solve this problem. So we have this problem up on the board. The first thing you're going to do is distribute anything out of these outside of the parentheses. This is a -2, so I will distribute a -2 to everything in here. And I like to make sure that I draw in my arrows. So -2 times 5 is -10, and -2 times -x becomes positive 2x, and everything on this side we just carry down. -3x minus 32. Check. Step 2, combine like terms. There are no like terms on either side of this equation, so we're done. Check. Step 3, move the variable using inverse operations. I think I like to keep my variables on the left, so I'm going to move this 2x to the left side of the equation with inverse operations. So this is a plus 2x, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. And I end up with -5x minus 32 equals -10. So now I have all my variables to one side of the equation. That's good. Now what I need to do is add and subtract the numbers to get the variable by itself. So I want to move this 32 to the other side of the equation, because remember we want x by themselves and we want the numbers by themselves. The inverse of subtraction is addition, so I'll add 32 to both sides. I end up with -5x equals positive 22. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by -5, divide by -5, and I end up with x equals -22 over 5, and you can actually leave it as a fraction just like that. Your examples will probably give you a whole number, but I just kind of made this problem up, so it ended up as a fraction, and that's okay. You can go ahead and do your quizzes assignment.